Forgiveness. It's very important we have forgiveness in our heart. Forgive people that has done us wrong, that they've cheated us, they have done anything to you. Whatever they have done to you, you need to forgive them. No matter how hard that might be, you need to give it up and give it to God. Forgive so you can be forgiven. Because don't we want you to be forgiven? I want to be forgiven. I hope you are. You do too. Forgiveness. Sometimes it's difficult to forgive somebody who betrayed you or cheated on you or disobeyed you or whatever. It's very hurtful. And I understand that. And I'm not telling you to forget it. You remember it, but don't hold on to it. It'll make you sick. You need to give it up to God and forgive yourself. No matter what you've done, forgive yourself. Because you haven't committed the unforgivable sin ever. You haven't done it. You couldn't have. It's impossible that you have committed the unforgivable sin. Because the unforgivable sin isn't even time for the unforgivable sin at this time. And only if you're an elect, you can commit the unforgivable sin. So, matter what you've done, you can be forgiven. You can't be forgiven in the flesh for murder or rape or molesting children. You can't be forgiven. But you can be forgiven for anything right now. The only thing you can't be forgiven for if you're an elect and you don't allow God to speak through you. So give it up and forgive people who've hurt you and done you wrong. And move on with your life. It's very important that you do this, because if you hold on to it, it's going to make you sick, and it's not going to do you any good, because you're going to have hate in your heart or jealousy or something in your heart that you don't want. You want to have God in your heart and tell Him to take care of it for you, and to get out of that mode of hate and stuff like that. So stop and think. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and God will forgive you. And repent. Repent for everything you've done and tell God, I'm forgiven everybody. I'm forgiven myself for what I've done, and I'm ready to move on, because I want to be a blessing to you, Father. And when you let your Father know that you want to be a blessing to Him and you want to do His will and you have a change of heart, He hears you. He loves you. He cares about you. And He wants to hear from you. He wants to hear that you love Him, because He loves you and He cares about you. So anyways, forgiveness. That's all I wanted to do.